The images of the Himba women of Africa have become iconic images of the continent in recent years. Of course, Africa is not a zoo, but it has a certain charm and lifestyles that need to be celebrated and shared with the world. I know it's almost a contradiction to promote the Himba on social media, as tourists visit the Himba and some of them act as if they are at the zoo, as they post their exploits on Instagram. But mostly, tourists have been quite respectful, as much as possible to their credit. The age of information is a double-edged sword. It can be exploitive and also informative at the same time. Well, think of the amazingly exploitive adverts of the 80s or 90s, which showed an African starving child with a fry buzzing around the face, uninhibited, before some Hollywood hot actress appears and asks for help for the kids on behalf of World Vision or the United Nations. That is the danger of not telling our own stories. So it is very important to tell the story of the Himba women from our own perspective. This ancient tribe of the Himba are found in northern Namibia. The Himba women display enduring African history and traditions. They portray the image of the strong woman, a people who are aware of civilization but have stuck to their way of life for generations and generations. The stunning, unapologetic and iconic red women of Africa are renowned for their use of red ochre for skin care. This unique mixture of ochre stem, dust and paste has given the Himba women a unique look that is striking and has formed an image that is known as the red women of Africa around the world. But beyond the red skin and the amazing skincare, do the Himba have some deep, dark secrets? Is it true that a man offers his wife to his guest who is sleeping over? Are they polygamous? And how about bathing? Is it true that these beautiful, elegant women have never taken a bath in their lives and probably will never? Watch till the end to find out. The Himba women. Yes, I know, right? Himba women this, Himba women that. Yes, the men are part of the Himba tribe as well. And together they form an estimated population of about 50,000 people found in the Kunene region north of Namibia, bordering southern Angola. That they have eked out a living in this unforgiving region in itself is amazing. The Himba are part of the Bantu people within the Niger Congo. So we know that the Himba are part of the Bantu people, who are in the majority of present-day Africans. However, there are also some groups of the Himba found among the Overtwa people. You know, the Twa or Batwa are known to belong to pygmy groups, as the colonialists called them. I know it doesn't sound right, but those colonial terms endure till today. The Twa are known for their height or lack of height. They are on the short side. Generally speaking, the Himba women are on the tall side, so therefore, Bantu is the more accurate description of the Himba people. But it doesn't matter, we are all Africans. Descriptions are for historical context only. So now to those deep, dark secrets. But there are no secrets with the Himba people. It is just a way of life. The Himba have kept certain amazing and, well, one would say some peculiar traditions for generations, surviving wars, droughts, and one might say civilization. Looking at these amazing people, it is really witnessing hundreds of years of African traditions. It is rare in this modern world for that to happen. First impressions matter though. As they say, well then the first obvious aspect of the Himba women is their look, and we have already discussed about their well-known red appearance. But they are also known for their minimal clothing. The women wear a simple skirt made of ombuko, goat, covering their private area, leaving the rest exposed. And for footwear, sometimes they just wear leather sandals. Some people think that this is nudity. Well, hold on, it is not. We must respect the Himba's way of life. Today, one can argue that modern day people also live nothing to their imagination in the way they dress, so we can't really claim to be the civilized ones. In addition, YouTube as well demonetize or prohibit images of the Himba and other African traditions for nudity, which is wrong, as it is to be understood that it is cultural. The Himba women's skincare is not different from modern women with their skincare products or makeup. How do we know this? There are no red men among the Himba. The men do not apply ochre to their bodies, so it is a form of makeup. Also, it is convenient for the women as the Kunene region is extremely arid. It is hot and mountainous and unforgiving with little vegetation. Hence, these conditions have influenced the skincare for the Himba women, and it also appears to help against the scorching sun's radiation, a form of sunscreen if you like. It also blocks hair growth on their bodies. Well then, to answer the question about bathing, they do not bathe. But hold on before we criticize. They are really clever about this. See, the water is scarce in this region, and over the years, the women have learned how to use this limited resource sparingly. Well, they say where there's no water, there is no life. The water is used for essential activities, for example, cooking and drinking water. The women use a red pigmented ochre stone and a mixture of paste and the aromatic resin of the omazumba shrub and smoke to cleanse themselves, and at the end of it smell beautifully. The women do this up to 3 times a day, so there you have it. They do not bathe but have a way to cleanse themselves and smell amazing. No need for some expensive perfume there. For the Himba woman, her hair is her power. Hairstyles play a significant role within the community and reflect marital status, age, wealth, and rank within the group. Hair braiding is a communal bonding activity. The women spend hours creating these symbolic hairstyles and braids. For example, the irembe, which is made of cow or goat leather and is placed on a girl's head when they reach puberty. So much like today's women braiding hair at the salon. They also use various materials including woven hair, goat hair, and in some cases, hair extensions for hairstyles. The Himba women are strong and hardworking. They traditionally work with animal skin and leather to make aprons, girdles, and headdresses. They also craft jewelry, making bracelets and neckbands out of copper wire or gold, as well as making baskets, pottery, and musical instruments. Well, what are the men doing at this time? The men go out hunting or look after the cattle and, well, chill out. But women do all the domestics. It is what it is with this tribe. I'm sure some of you are complaining of equal rights already, but that is a matter of opinion. And for the biggest question of all, yes, it is true that for thousands of years, the Himba have been polygamous. Their relations are not normally exclusive. Men, for instance, have more than one wife, while it is not acceptable for women to have more than one husband. There is also the curious practice of ukujepesa omugazendu, which is a practice where a man gives his wife to spend the night with their guest, while the husband sleeps in another room or outside the hut. However, the wife can refuse to sleep with the man, but still only required to sleep in the same room. While it is what it is, no room for judgment here. It is a tradition that has endured for generations. So there you have it. The Himba women retain their place on this channel as the most interesting women and people on earth. And do not forget to subscribe to African Boss, and I'll see you on my next video. And thank you for subscribing. We recently hit 1,000 subscribers and we're gunning for 10, 20, why not? But we thank you so very much for subscribing. I'll see you later.